Hello, everyone. Today we are introducing a new Countly, not just a new version, but a new path forward for Countly. Since its inception, Countly has been committed to providing a unified platform where users can collect product analytics data, gain meaningful insights, and take action, all within Countly. With today's release, we are stepping into the future of customer engagement and personalization. We are very excited to introduce two major features, Journeys and Content Builder. Journeys is a powerful new way to orchestrate customer experiences and data visually in Countly. You can trigger and design experiences based on various user actions and conditions. So as you see here on the right, you can trigger a journey when a user property gets updated, when a customer enters or exits a behavioral cohort, when a customer triggers key data points such as a specific event, a survey completion, an application crash, or simply exiting from another journey. Now let's walk through a real-world example. Suppose a customer upgrades their plan in our application, right? So in our application, let's say we have a free plan, a family plan, and then a premium plan. So we can create journeys specific to each of those routes the user might go through, right? So let's start our journey with our event change plan that we trigger when the user actually upgrades their plan, right? Afterwards, I don't want to immediately take any action, so I want to just wait one day before taking any action, just giving the user a little bit of a breathing room to explore. Afterwards, based on the plan, the new plan the user upgraded to, I want to do a specific journey, right? So let's say for the premium plan, I want to do something, and then for the family plan, I want to do something else, right? So I define a switch block. So our journey is triggered with a change plan event, and then we wait for one day, and then based on whether the user's new account or new plan is premium or family, we will do specific things for that particular user. So here, for the family plan customer, I want to first display an in-app message, right? So an in-app message that introduces the features of the new plan to our customer, right? So okay, you upgraded to the family plan. Here are the additional things you can do thanks to your new plan, sort of information, right? So we define the parameters, and as you can see, we are just introducing to the user with your family plan. You can invite additional users to your account, right? So you can invite up to 4 new users to your new account type, right? So since for this particular plan, that's my activation data, right? So basically, if anyone upgrades to the family plan, I expect them to invite additional users to this plan, because otherwise this plan doesn't make sense. So in order to ensure the user is nudged towards the right direction, I want to do actually a follow-up action, right? So here I want to give again the user some room, right? So let's just wait for 2 days, for the user to explore, look around, maybe discover the new features of their new plan. But then after 2 days, I want to check using the data I already have in Countly whether the users in the account of my customer exceeded one or not, right? So meaning if this condition is true, it means the user, our customer, didn't invite anyone to their account. So that's a bad thing, right? So we want them to upgrade. We want them to invite new users to their account because that's our activation action, right? So it means the user is, taking advantage of the capabilities of their new plan, essentially. So at this point, we want to actually display a different in-app message to our customer. This time around, we are encouraging them to invite a new user to their account, right? So we are literally telling them your account is better with additional users. Why don't you invite new users to your account? And when they click on this button, this will take them to a specific point in my application that lets them invite new users. So this is not just a blank, pointless notification, but rather this derives the correct actions from the user. So when we do this, essentially, we can truly create personalized experiences for any use case within any application, right? So these are very simple ways to essentially use the data you already have in Countly and use that data not only for gaining insights from your user base, but rather putting that data into action, right? So you are literally driving the wanted user behavior. You are guiding the user towards the correct paths that you know will be the path the user actually enjoys your application through, right? And Calendly actively helps you achieve that. Um, these workflows, right? So they are fully managed within the Calendly dashboard. So you don't have to update your application. Once you have the latest version of the Calendly SDK, you can just create your journeys and you can start creating different types of journeys that are connected to each other so that you can truly customize end-to-end experience of your customers, right? And we are especially excited about the fact that this is our first release of these capabilities. And in the coming months, we will introduce more into journeys, right? So the things we are thinking about are actually allowing customization of remote configuration variables, right? Imagine within your journey at any point, you can actually customize your remote config variables to actually change the look and feel or the behavior of your application towards every individual user. And then we want to introduce triggering of events dynamically throughout this journey, and then also updating user properties, meaning your journeys will not just be about sending enough messages or content to your users, but also they will be a new source of data for you, right? Because it can be cumbersome or too much work or too much detail to integrate events into your application. But once you have the key events and the general kind of structure of your application covered in terms of analytics, you can further customize it using journeys, right? Add new events through a journey when a user reaches a specific milestone, for example. And last but not least, we want to introduce web hooks into journeys so that you can seamlessly connect journeys to your internal or external systems to be able to do like further things, knowing where the user is, within your digital application experience. Now let's look into the content builder in a bit more detail. Now that we have seen journeys. Okay. So in this release, content builder is designed specifically for creating enough messages. But again, this is the first release. This is the first step for us. So we want to expand the content builder to support surveys, ratings, push notifications, and even emails in the future. So this means you'll be able to manage all content types within a single powerful interface inside Countly, right? Content Builder today allows creating fully customizable in-app messages with various layouts, including interactive and multi-page formats. So as you see on my screen, model, half model, sticky, and full screen content types are already available. And we are multi-platform from day one. right? Meaning this is not just for mobile applications, but we basically support journeys and in-app messages across iOS, Android, Flutter, React Native, and Web SDKs on day one. So uh, in your in-app message, you can add images, text. Let's switch to the mobile view for ease of visibility. You can customize many aspects of your in-app message, right? So including, adding images, different content types for, within the in-app message. You can fully customize the look and feel to match your application. So we want these messages, this content to be beautiful, right? So we don't want to do like, random pointless pop-ups, but rather these seamlessly blend into your existing application, existing branding, and the overall look and feel of your application, right? You can add multiple buttons to your in-app messages, right? So your buttons can have actions defined to them. So you can take the user to a specific URL, or you can again use the deep link capabilities to actually take the user to exactly the point they need to be when they are taking action on this in-app message. Also, from day one, we actually support localization. This is a very important functionality. Actually, this is very much requested from us for surveys, NPS, and ratings, actually, which we will actually introduce them into the content builder. So these will be available for those features as well. But the idea is Count already knows the languages of your users, right? So as you see here, in my sample application, I have a distribution of 92% for the English language and then 8% for the Turkish language. So what I can do here is for this in-app notification, I can actually have a Turkish version if I want to. I can customize the messaging and then my Turkish users can see the same in-app notification in their own language. Right? So this is super important, of course, for personalization and truly making the customers, your customers, feel like they are being served the right way. Right? With journeys and content builder, we are enabling seamless orchestration of customer experiences. Um, we already had actionable insights within Countly, but we are, now letting them be turned into real-time personalization, right? And then finally, Countly is turning into a fully integrated platform, right? Eliminating the need for multiple tools. This has always been very important for us, right? Especially when you think about the data ownership, right? The data security perspectives of Countly, which always existed in the platform. Now that we are introducing these more advanced acting on the data capabilities, Countly is, essentially becoming very important for every organization in the world, right? So you don't need to try to connect different tools together, right? So you have your data in Countly, you have your insights in Countly, and then you have the most powerful journey orchestration engine in your fingertips to make use of all of that information. Furthermore, this is just the beginning, right? So we are working on integrating AI capabilities to make data-driven personalization even smarter and more intuitive. Journeys and Content Builder are available today in Countly Flex. We have already begun rolling them out to Countly Enterprise customers. If you don't have it yet and want to have it immediately, please reach out to your account manager. And yeah, we are incredibly excited about the new level of engagement and personalization you can achieve with these features. A strong data engine combined with a powerful action engine, all enhanced by AI, will transform the digital experiences you create for your customers. Thank you for watching. See you the next time around. Thank you.